And just like that, once again, it's on. What's up, world? This is the Ridin Durty Show, and this is your boy Vic XL. And we come to you all during the week, man, giving y'all what's best in hip hop and R&B now. That's right, we give y'all what's best in hip hop and R&B now. And let me make a little adjustment here on my thing. And here we go. All right, now y'all know how the story goes. This show is each and every episode is brought to you by the good people over at Dr. Juice Cleanse. That's right, the good people over at Dr. Juice Cleanse. Dr. Juice Cleanse is a all natural cleanser. You know, I got some crazy stuff going on with my camera. It's an all natural cleanser. An all natural cleanser. Their promises, if you follow their very delightful 4 steps, that you can lose up to 25 pounds in 10 days. Now you tell me, who don't want to lose 25 pounds in 10 days? Because I know it would have been summertime, would have been hot outside. I want to put on my wife beater. I want to lose 10 pounds in 25 days. I want to do my thing. I want to be sexy for the summertime. So I've been on the Dr. Juice Cleanse. I've been on the juice. I don't know if y'all can see it in my face, but you know, it's relieving a lot of the stress in me. It helps stops aging. I hope I don't look old as hell. I just had my birthday Sunday. Happy birthday to me. And Dr. Juice Cleanse is just a great product that's helping me, and I would love for it to help you, my friend. So I would love for y'all to go visit drjuicecleanse.com, get very familiar with the product, and you know, do your thing, man. Do your 1, 2 things. So that's www.drjuicecleanse.com, and they can hook you up real quick, like. All right. Now, I want to say happy birthday. There's only one celebrity birthday that I noticed. You know, if I missed something, y'all definitely hit me up and let me know. But I'd like to say happy birthday to my man, legendary MC, Kool Mo D. That's right, Kool Mo D, formerly of the Treacherous 3, solo MC, who a lot of people know him from his legendary battle with LL Cool J. A lot of people might know him for being in Beat Street. You know, a lot of people might just know him being a super educated MC. Definitely been doing his thing for years, and definitely like to say happy birthday to him. Also, man, gotta say happy birthday to my man J-Boy YBP, one of my Facebook friends. Definitely an MC out of Griffin doing his thing. I also want to say happy birthday to my man Eileen Green over at New Radio. Definitely got a hot radio show over there. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to my man comedian Ski, long time comedian, traveler with Bruce and the Bruce Show. And let's see, I think that's it for all my personal partners. Happy birthday to them. And if y'all know anybody, definitely wish them happy birthday. It's Leo season, so y'all get familiar with all the Leos of the world. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, y'all know what the Ridin Durty Show is all about. We bring y'all the latest and the greatest. Not next, but we bring it to you right now. So on the line, I have a gentleman. He goes by the name of Wes Krave. Let's see what's going on, my man, Wes Krave. What's going on, partner?
What's going on? What's going on? How you doing, man? I want to wish you a happy birthday, man. Another year on the planet, man. Bless.
Thank you. I'm getting older, but you know, hey man, I'm also getting wiser with time. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. You know, I can't complain, man. Just, you know, glad to be out here moving around and stuff.
All right, the first thing I gotta ask, man, because the first thing I noticed, I'm a big novel fan, and I noticed that name, Wes Krave, and it made me think of Wes Craven. Please tell me the origin of the name and how you got it, or how you go about getting it and making it your MC name.
Nah, it kind of worked out, man. It's definitely a play on words with his name. You can't say my name without definitely thinking about him. But it's kind of natural. My middle name is Wesley, so you know I've always gone by Wes for the longest. And then when I got down here to Florida, you know they just kept a couple of the older guys kept calling me Wes Craven, or they just kept calling me Craven. It was just it was like on some like joking, like and it just kind of stuck. So I just shortened it up to try to make it my own. Wes Craven. I've been rocking with it ever since.
So how long have you been MCing, and what part of Florida are you actually from?
I live in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. That's on the Panhandle. For y'all that don't know, it's far from Miami. We closer to Atlanta than Miami. So, I'm down here in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, on the Panhandle, and I've probably been rapping, man, probably like all my life since I was like 10, man, 15 years, something like that, man. Probably even longer than that. I always grew up wanting to do hip hop, always wanted to rap. So I've always done it, whether it was playing it around, in the school cafeteria or anything like that. But we always rap, we always freestyle.
All right, other than doing it in the cafeteria and with your friends, like who are some of your influences?
Man, by far I think Nas is probably the best rapper ever. Nas, man, he's my favorite of all time, And then you got guys like Young Buck, who just like, he's one of my favorite rappers too, just with his energy. I love Young Buck, and and then some of the newer guys, Nipsey Hussle. I love listening to Nipsey Hussle. So, those are my favorites. That's probably gonna never not be my favorites. You got some guys that you like, they got a couple albums, but these guys are like my favorites.
All right, man, I gotta say, I've been doing radio for over 15 years, and I'm sure Young Buck would appreciate it. He's an awesome dude, but you're the first person I ever heard say Young Buck was one of their favorite rappers.
I love Young Buck, man. I love his energy. I love what he brings. I like his music. He a real rapper to me. You know what I'm saying? Like reality rap. You know what I mean? Like that's what I like. You know what I mean? So like even Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like that reality rap. You know what I mean? Like who can rap, who tells a story, and who inspires, and just tells who they really are. You can really see who they are through their music.
All right, hey man, I feel Young Buck, and I don't know if you know, but Young Buck just choked the shit out of Starlito.
I know, man. I don't like that, man, because I don't want Buck to be getting in trouble, man. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I don't know the situation with that, man. But I don't like violence, and I don't want to see Buck getting in trouble, man. I don't like that.
Hey man, Starlito, I heard the record. Starlito said a couple little slick things about Young Buck, and he shouldn't have said it, and he got choked out.
I mean, what do you expect from Buck though? Like that's why I love Buck so much. You know what I'm saying? Like. You can't even speak on him. He's pulling up right then since the Source Awards, you know what I'm saying, to now. He's been the same Buck.
And the funny thing, I remember when Buck was leaving G Unit and 50 had taped Buck crying, and I was like, you know what? A lot of times men get looked at in a weird way for crying, because a lot of men cry when they pissed off.
Right.
Like a lot of times the cry is the cry before the storm.
Exactly. Like that didn't take nothing away from me. I'm like, dang, I almost like felt bad for Buck, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, dang, he really laying it out on the line. He was confused about the money. He got caught up, and you know what I mean. But he never shied away from, like you can't run from like you cried on the thing. But I don't think it took nothing away from him, because I think he came from like a real person perspective.
Yep, he came from a real place with it. All right, so Wes Krave, at what point did you start taking MCing serious, the music business serious?
I say about 2010. I've always been a super fan, and then, I started to try to see, like, I was studying the game, and I just came out, and I'm like, all right, 2010, let's do this for real. So, I started trying to put together, a mixtape, put together some videos, some quality videos. At that time, Jordan Towers was the hottest thing, and I was just on the internet, and I was like, yo, okay, he's doing all my videos. So at that beginning of the stage, for the longest, Jordan Towers did all my videos, and that's when I considered myself taking it serious. And then I started promoting and doing shows to help me get my name out, because I'm from a small town, so we don't have the access, we don't have the connections, we don't have the OGs to tell us the direction or path that we need to go. So a lot of the stuff was done by trial and error. So I started promoting, throwing my own shows, bringing artists and opening up for them. So I'm collecting the bag as well as promoting, me as an artist as well.
All right, I gotta ask, because I remember when Jordan Towers was running the game, the video game. What's going on with Jordan now?
No, I haven't spoke to Jordan in a while. I mean, I see him on social media here and there, but I haven't spoke to him in a while. I don't really know what he got going on, really.
I remember at one point in time, I thought Jordan Towers was part owner of World Star, because everything he touched was on World Star.
No, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, dude had a run. Even before that, though, when he did the DVDs, with Fendi and all that, when he was up in New York with the Come Up DVDs.
Yeah.
So, he was popping then, and then he evolved again until, when everybody thought he was the owner of World Star, because everything he did touched World Star, and World Star was blowing up, Jordan Towers was blowing up. So, I'm like, dang, that's who I need to work with, to break into the game. And he was also working with one of my one of my favorite artists, Titty Boy, 2 Chainz. So that's why I kind of, I'm like, okay, boom, I need to grab Jordan Towers, because he was working with one of my favorite artists as well.
All right, so 2 Chainz also one of your favorite artists?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Titty Boy is definitely one of my favorite artists. I call him Titty Boy because that's what I know him like from then, when he was grinding from that, and to see where he comes to now, it's pretty dope.
All right. How do you feel about the state of hip hop today, as far as the internet, as far as mumble rap, just all the things going on in hip hop today? How do you feel about the state of hip hop today, and do you think it's a good business to get into today?
The 2-part question is, let me answer the second part first. Like, for most people, probably no, it's not a good business to get into. Because if you look at it, there's so many things like that you can do if you want to become a millionaire. Like, there's so many things that you can do to become a millionaire or to get money. So, and I think being in the hip hop industry and the music industry is one of the least things for people to acquire a lot of revenue. It's kind of hard.
All right. Okay.
Now, as far as the state of, you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, elaborate. No, I want you to elaborate now as far as the state of hip hop, because I definitely understand there are probably easier ways to become a millionaire than getting in the hip hop game today.
No, yeah, exactly. So that's what is my stand on that. If I'd rather tell you how to get some other money in another way, legally, than to go take a chance with music, because that might not happen. You might waste your money before you make any money. So, but as a state of hip hop, man, with all mumble rap, man, it's just, I think all of it's part of hip hop, man. It's just, I think that it's the industry itself that might be kind of throw it off a little bit. It's not the actual state of it. It's going to go through its ways, and whatever, contrary to what people believe, You know, because like, you know, a lot of people think that mumble rap, everybody's focusing on the mumble rap, they're getting all the shine, you know. Yeah, that's popularity, but they just got the marketing dollars. The people who are really selling records are, you know, the conscious records. The people who we consider the best are, the, you know, at this time is like the J. Cole's, the Drake's, the, you know, the Kendrick Lamar, the Childish Gambinos, the, you know, Chance the Rapper, you know. So I think it's just a misconstrued of seeing who's really winning. It may seem like the mumble rapper was winning. I think they're just a part of the hip hop. I think there's just another element to what hip hop is. There's always going to be, and it's going to be some different stuff later down the road, you know. So I just don't even, like, I think it's just all good. I think it just adds to the element.
Yeah, mumble rap is just, to me, the whole concept of mumble rap, it's kind of like emo rap to me. It's like, it seems like a lot of the people want to be emotional. They want to make more noises than articulate words. But I feel like it's just a phase. It's kind of like when we had horrorcore or when we had house rap. I think it'll be around. You'll always have people doing it. But it just seems so abundant now because it's kind of like the vibrant movement of the youth.
Well, the thing about it, it's going to, like, you know, we go through, like, good music is always going to be good music. Okay, so let's just put the mumble rap on Atlanta. Okay, well, look how many, you know, trends Atlanta has gone through. Like, when Atlanta comes through with a trend, it's big, it hits, it's impactful, it lasts for its time, but then somebody else comes out and it's a whole new, and we forgot about what that other trend was. We forgot about Snap, we forgot about Trap. You know, we remember Atlanta used to be the booty shaking the dance. You know, then they went to, like, you know, Conscious, you know, the Dungeon family came through. Like, so it's here now. It's making a strong impact, like Atlanta music has always done, and there will be another trend coming up, hopefully soon, or you know, sooner than we think.
You know what's funny? I just thought of another trend. Remember we had rock rap, the whole pop party like a rock star movement, and everybody was
exactly,
with like rock beats.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
So
then Waka came with that kind of like that sound. But before that, you know, it was, T.I. coming with the super trap. Everybody wanted to be super trapped out.
We had crunk.
Then we had crunk before, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know the timeline, but crunk, you know, Lil Jon killed the crunk. Everybody wanted to do crunk. They had East Coast people doing crunk, you know, all over the world doing crunk.
Right. So look, I want to ask, because you have a single that we want to play before we conclude this interview. That's actually charting on the independent charts. And what I want you to do a little bit, because this show is not just about artists, you know, branding their brands, but it's also about artists giving off information and educating people. A lot of people don't know that there's such thing as an independent chart. So talk a little bit about your record and talk about its place on the chart and what the independent charts are.
Okay, you know, it's hard for independent artists to get on a regular FM. So, you know, there's thousands and thousands of internet radio. That's why I'm on your show, because you're highly rated. So, you know, and so when you do your internet radio, you just need to get, you know, counted for your spin. So that's what the DRT Charts is, and you just got to be contacting these internet radios to get your spin, and hopefully they like your music and they'll continue to want to spin, maybe pass it along, and you just kind of build it and don't worry about the FM, because once you get your internet radio and the DRT charts and everything, you know, that's your leverage, that's your stats that you have to go to the people and be like, hey, I'm already charted on the independent chart. I'm over here, I'm getting spins, this is where they're playing it at. And they're like, oh, okay. I'm not saying that it will help. I mean, get you guaranteed on, but it will help. So contact these internet radios, get your stuff registered and coded so you can keep count.
All right, I definitely agree with that. And I hate to tell a lot of artists, but it's not as expensive.
No, Not that part, but the part that it can get expensive that independent artists lack is they don't spend the money on the mix. And then they don't turn around and get it mastered, and you don't get the clean version.
Yeah, I've heard. It's funny, not to interrupt, but I've heard a lot of artists tell me, "What I need a clean version for? It's gonna get played on the internet."
You just limited yourself. You just limited yourself for real. Like, so what if you do get picked up by a regular radio station? What if? That, like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want something like? And that's the problem. And that's the problem is because, like, they cuss too much. They talk about stuff too much. You wouldn't even have a damn song if they had to bleep everything out.
Agreed. Definitely agreed. Do you feel like also a lot of independent artists are uninformed or choose to stay uninformed?
I think definitely a lot of them are uninformed, definitely. But at the same time, the ones who are informed, they just don't have the funds for it.
So you keep mentioning funds. So is it fair if you had to give off information to an artist? Would it be fair to say, "Hey, bro, this is a very expensive game"?
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what I tell everybody. I'm like, look, before you even try to make a move, man, you need to save like $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 before you even make a move.
Hey, bro, I can tell you've been in the game a while, and I can tell. Not only have you been in the game, I can tell you've learned a lot in your time in the game, which is very, very, very important because with that knowledge comes power.
And a lot of my stuff it's trial and error. Like I said, I started in 2010. You know, I started with like, okay, I'm a little from the old school, but I'm like, the game changed when I was learning from the old school. The game changed on me, and I didn't even see the game change because I'm like, okay, I done studied the old school. You get out here with a street team, you hit all the strip clubs, you got your CDs, you out here, you hit city to city, you try to make it run like that. You know, I put on a tour, but by that time, the game is all digital now.
Yeah, if your internet game is whack, you're in trouble.
And at that time, you know, at the beginning when I first started, I didn't have an internet presence at all. I had a great street team buzz. I was all through Atlanta, through North Carolina, running around through Florida. You know, I'm throwing shows. I'm putting on my own tours. You know, I'm flipping my money by, you know, throwing these shows, booking these artists, opening them up. But, you know, you couldn't even go download the song that I'm out here promoting.
So you had to switch it up.
So I had to switch it up. I think a lot of the you hear my security going on. I'm over here at the studio, and that's the security.
Hey man, hey, you need security. Security!
You hear what's going on?
All right, you have a project called By the Code. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, you know, that's just the thing I've always read, man. There's a code that you must abide by. There's a standard, a code of ethics. You know, just in life, man. I don't want to just like tailor it straight to the street because you realize that, you know, the life is bigger than just the street. So, you know, it's just a code all across the board that you can live by. And I just try to honor that. I try to teach that in my music. You know, you can hear it in my music that I'm trying to stand for something.
All right, hey man, a lot of artists don't. Tell me a little bit about this single, Dream of Getting On.
Yes. Hello?
Tell me a little bit about this single, Dream of Getting On.
Dream of Getting On, man, it's pretty much the same thing, man. everybody's dreams of getting on. Everybody's trying to get on. You're trying to do something. You should be trying to do something. You should be working on a goal to try to do something. So that's dream of getting on, and and a part of the song is like, you just gotta put your niggas on at the same time. Once you get to a certain level, you gotta pass it down. Like you asked me, like, yo, pass down the knowledge. Pass down the knowledge, man, to your homies, man. Put your homies on, so everybody can be in a good situation. Like, if you don't put your people around you on, they're gonna resent you. They're gonna hate you. And so when you put your people on, it makes the whole team strong, and they put their people on, and everybody's getting on, man, and that's what the whole thing is. So like, dream of getting on, you gotta put your niggas on.
All right, who actually produced the track?
Oh, my boy Fortune Ave. He's down from Florida. He's from Florida too. So we trying to create this sound that's our sound, man. That's Florida sound. You're not gonna hear this kind of sound from nowhere else. It's soulful, and we're bringing back some soulful. He got a clean sample in there that brings it soulful. It's our sound. It's kind of beach music. It's motivation music. So like, it's a real dope sound to it.
All right, so do me a favor before I get you to introduce this record. Let everybody know where to find you, where to find the project, and where to find the single.
You can find the single "Dream of Getting on all major platforms, iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal, everything. It's Wes Krave, WESKRAVE. Everybody spells it with a C, but it's K. Wes Krave. Instagram, Wes Krave 98. Make sure you go check out the website. You can get everything on the website. You can see all the videos on the website. It's weskrave.com. Real easy. So go check out the website, and you'll get everything you need to know about Wes Krave, and YouTube Wes Krave TV.
All right, introduce this joint for me.
I didn't hear you, serious?
Introduce this joint for me.
Yo, y'all check this out. It's your boy Wes Krave been paid, and it's my new video, Dream of Getting On. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, right here on Ridin Durty with your boy Vic XL, my man Wes Krave. Hey, I know a lot of y'all dream of getting on, so check it out. Appreciate it, homie.
Appreciate it, Vic, man. I salute. Yeah. It feel good out here, though. They try to tell me I ain't living right. My view tells me that I'm living right. I used to dream of getting on. Now I just put my niggas on. Now the whole team strong. Can't do nothing wrong. I used to dream of getting on. Now I just put my niggas on. I'm trying to be their motivation. I'm trying to teach my niggas patience. Stay down, work hard while you wait. But I'm up in the for a race. I deserve everything I got. I'm everything that them niggas not. My past made me what I am today. A lot of wins, couple losses along the way. I kept my head up, through it all. My mama helped me see through it all. My demeanor comes from my pops. Laying in the cut just like a boss. What you know about the life I'm living? I'm eating good like Thanksgiving. Kept it 100 and I kept it pimping. Mel Gigolo like Andy Griffin. These niggas ain't getting no money. That's why they running around 60. Just 8, but I'm still hungry. That's why I run around renting. They try to tell me I ain't living right. My view tells me that I'm living right. I used to dream of getting on. Now I just put my niggas on. Now the whole team strong. Can't do nothing wrong.
Ridin Durty Show.
I used to dream of getting on. Now I
Sorry
just put my
for
niggas
my
on.
camera difficulties. I don't know what the hell
Clear
going
like a
on.
sunny day. My view got me looking
Just
far
one
away.
day.
Eating lunch on the balcony in my daughter's place. Plate like the water, shine like the sun rays. I'm reaching
One time
new
my
heights.
man Wes
I'm
Krave.
on my way. Who give a fuck what a hater say? I'm looking at cribs in Regatta Bay. I'm on the top like toothpaste. Hey, you know what's going down. It's the last of the low. Ain't no fuck niggas around. Just smoking on good cause I'm rolling up and down. Hoes love your boy cause they know I run the town. That ass ain't swim, then that ass gon' drown.
One time my man Wes Krave, y'all. Ridin Durty Show.
Got the game on.
Jesus is in the house.
Till they throw the scout. Hey, switch your lanes down. She love the D and she love the new style. Yeah, she love the D and she love the new style. They tryna tell me I ain't living right.
Yeah.
You tell me that I'm living right.
Y'all ain't got a dream of getting on. Y'all can make it happen, man. Now's one of the best times to get in the music business, man. Now's one of the best times to start your record label, man. Streaming. Look it up if you don't know what it is. Ridin Durty Show, man. Your boy Vic XL. I'm up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all check out that Wes Krave Dream of Getting On. We gone. Out.